So hi, one of the Good Noise Podcasts. I'm Shane,
I'm Glory.
and we're here with.
I'm Letdown.
I'm gonna ask some questions today about his new single, "Ugly." So congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to it so far?
It's been great, man. It was really fun making it. Music video was fun. Kelsey Carter's awesome. Response has been great. It's been really loving, so not mad about it.
Hell yeah!
Dude, this song is such an earworm. I have it just playing in my head right now. It's ridiculous. You killed it.
Well, thank you.
So good. Before we move on, I'd like to talk a little bit like how you and Kelsey Carter got together and kind of how that came about.
Kelsey Carter and I got together through a mutual friend through my record label, one of the A&R guys. Shout out to AJ. He just thought that her voice would be perfect for it, and so he gave me her number, and her and I started just exchanging ideas and thoughts and talking, and then we just really clicked and became kind of friends out of it. And we did like a demo, like vocal session, which ended up becoming the actual song, and it just vibed. Everything just worked out, and her and I just ended up sending a bunch of memes to each other and writing a song out of it. So
Nice, love that.
Awesome. So, is there any meaning behind the single title or cover art?
the cover art, the title of the song is "Ugly." I think everybody in a way has this weird feeling that they're you look in a mirror and you don't feel like that's the exact person that you're looking at. You don't feel like that's necessarily yourself. Everybody has self-doubt issues. Everybody has body image problems. Um, the cover art was just a picture from the video shoot that she was just being funny crouching on the ground, and I had just been standing there, and someone took a picture of it. It ended up being a really cool picture, but then someone else had made it red, and we were like, oh, that's dope. Let's just use that. I don't usually put a lot of stock into album art or single art because, like, are you listening to the song or are you staring at the art?
Fair enough.
Okay, that
Fair
makes
enough.
sense.
Yeah.
But it ended up looking cool to me, so I'm happy with it.
Hey,
yeah.
It worked out.
So can you tell us a little bit about your writing process for this track?
My writing, I wrote the main part of this song with a guy named Sam Hollander up in upstate New York. And I was going through just a weird, tough time of just feeling like, I don't know, you know that feeling when you just wake up every day and you just hate it? I think
Yes.
everybody's been through that stage in their life. I was going through that stage. I had just started this musical journey. I was traveling. I was home only like, a month out of the year, and I was just starting to question not just myself, but the whole music life that I had just started. Wasn't taking care of myself. I started just not liking anything about myself. So I think that's really what this song stems from. And it's just like the total disgust for everything that you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like a depression hole, you can't get out of it, and everything is bad, and the good's bad and the bad's bad.
Yeah, but it's like almost worse than depression, somehow.
Yeah, because it's ever growing, and you're not lingering on one thing. You're just like everything, totally, as everything sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I want you to tell us your favorite lyric off this track and what it means to you.
My favorite lyric from this track. Does it have to mean something to me, or can I think it's really cool?
You can think it's really cool.
I probably that in the bridge where I say, bathe me and dress me up in kerosene, because it's basically just telling everybody I'm going to light myself on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty badass lyric.
And I think that's kind of like the breaking point in the song.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm not going to light myself on fire. I don't need to be put on any watch lists from this interview.
Yeah.
But I think that's just kind of the breaking point. I thought it sounded cool. It was a cool way to say I'm going to light myself on fire without getting to that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as the song meaning something to me, I mean, this song really doesn't have many metaphors in it. It's very, very straightforward. I don't like the way I look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything sucks.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to write songs that are like on the nose, or do you prefer like the metaphor and kind of hiding the meaning?
I've always preferred the metaphor and hiding the meaning, but in the last 6 months, don't think every song I've been writing has been on the nose. Ugly was just the beginning of it. And I think I always used to think that writing things that were like on the nose, that were straightforward, this is how I feel, blah, blah. I thought that was cheesy in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cooler to be metaphorical and pretty about it. But I think I'm just running out of metaphors, and I'm just now All right, I got you guys now. Now I got to tell you the real shit. You know?
Yeah, fair enough. All right. So this question should be super, super quick. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe the single for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less.
Energetic, sad, and just explosive.
That's good.
Yeah. So how do you recommend your listeners to listen to this song for the first time? Should they play it in the car with friends, start with headphones on, should they blast at a party, work out to it? What do you personally recommend?
Well, as a producer, I say put your best set of headphones on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're not listening to them like this anymore. This is
No.
You want to offend me in 5 seconds? I'm kidding.
I do that from time to time.
God damn it, Shane! Leave that in 2022.
It's just so convenient.
Oh yeah, but especially when it's one of your friends who's like, "Dude, you're gonna love this song. Put this up to you." And like, please stop. Well, now I can never listen to the song. I automatically hate it. I think the best way to listen to the song is pop some headphones on, load up the YouTube video, and watch it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just experience the whole thing is one thing, and then show it to 10 friends and make them show it to 10 friends.
So
That's
true.
Perfect.
All right. So what band or artist influences you can hear the most on this track, if any?
Oof. I didn't even think about that. I don't know. I think it's got a little bit of a it's got a lot of a lot. I don't know, man. The main bands that influenced me as a total are like my roots were always like Panic! At the Disco, My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy.
Mm-hmm.
As far as this one song goes, I have no idea. I probably just pulled from everything. It's also the first song that I've written that is like kind of pop punky actual rock and not like cinematic Imagine Dragons-y things.
Yeah.
Which is the direction I've always gone. So
funny that you brought up Fall Out Boy, because before you got in this interview, I actually just tweeted that the new Fall Out Boy song is going to become my entire personality starting tomorrow. I don't know if you're also excited. No, it comes out tomorrow, 10 a.m.
Oh. Well, then I'm right there with you.
Yeah. And since you brought up My Chem, we got to ask what your favorite My Chem album is.
Mm-hmm.
The Black Parade.
Okay. That's good. That's good. I like that album.
I mean, it's not a hard one. That album from start to finish, every single song was a hit.
Really? How do you feel about 3 Cheers?
I mean, it was incredible, but the thing about me was Black Parade came out in 2005.
Mm-hmm.
I might have been in the 5th grade. I was just starting my own personality.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my introduction to like start playing music and enjoying music with my own personality, not something my parents showed me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the Black Parade was I didn't discover 3 Cheers until after I was done with the Black Parade.
Mm-hmm.
So I still love it. It's an incredible record.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's great. But I think just the Black Parade just that was where I discovered music for myself.
Yeah, that's a great introduction record, honestly.
That is how I discovered My Chem. I listened to the Black Parade because I was still listening to files on my phone. I didn't have the 3 Cheers files, so I just listened to the Black Parade until I have a hard time listening to it now because I listen to it so much, I
mean, for me, it was just Black Parade until I finally installed LimeWire,
Yeah, fair enough.
So what is your favorite memory that you made while creating this track?
While creating this track, my favorite memory I made. Probably me writing a 4-minute song and Sam Hollander yelling at me across the way in the snow that this song has to be 2 minutes and 30 seconds long or he's sending me home back to Chicago. He was real adamant about that.
So
fun guy.
The song was originally double in length?
Yeah, I mean, it was just your typical verse, chorus, intro, bridge, ending, cinematic ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the way songs, used to be.
Yeah. So how'd
things
you
were good?
Yeah. How'd you whittle it down to like favor the current generation where it's got to be 2 minutes flat or else they don't listen to it?
Cut out all my favorite parts, duh.
Of course, as one does.
You gotta do like your version of the song where you
had to chop out like I think half the chorus is gone and there's a whole second half of the bridge. There's an extended intro and an ending that were all cut out.
Damn. I'd like to hear your version, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll show it to you.
Drop
I don't know
it.
what it is, but I'll send it to you.
All
I
right.
don't know where it is. I think I don't even have it.
Oh,
That's all right. So is this single leading up to anything else? Album, EP, mixtape, or are we sticking to singles right now?
No, I'm about to hop off the single train. I guess this is the first time I'm saying this, and I was told not to. But I'm coming out with I think an EP or an album in like a month.
Oh, wow.
wow. That's
Um,
soon.
yeah, we've been working on it a lot, constantly. We just got done shooting and working on a bunch of stuff this past weekend. We had like 3 14-hour days on it. We're gonna put out a bunch of new songs, and yeah, definitely next release is coming in a month, and it's not a single. It's about as
That's
much
very
as I'm gonna
exciting.
do without getting in trouble.
Okay.
That's very exciting.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait.
So for this question, I want you to picture you're on tour. You're at a gas station for a rest stop. You're going in. What is your snack of choice?
Okay, step one, Reese's. Okay,
Okay.
and none of the pieces, none of the big crunchies. I'm talking the OG double pack.
There you go. Yep.
Half thing barbecue Pringles, the purple can, not the red
Mhm.
can, because I'm sane still. And I don't know, I guess just a water. I gave up like soda and stuff.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
Smart water, Paul, life water, whatever the biggest fucking one is.
Exactly.
All right, sounds good.
Love it.
So on the topic of food, if the project was dish, what dish would it be and why?
What? The project was a dish?
We really like food here.
What? Yeah, same. If the project was if the project or the song, what did you say?
The project.
Oh, if the project was a dish, it'd be like a wet PB&J.
What?
Like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that someone just dropped onto the counter that they were just doing dishes on, so it got wet.
Why?
Are you trying to pitch this to people? Are you trying to sell yourself right now?
No, it'd be like a nice. I would say it's a good steak. Nothing too fancy.
Okay.
Better than Chili's, less than Outback.
Nice middle ground.
Yeah.
Medium rare, but they cooked it too much, so it's a little too medium. Oh no.
All right.
Okay, we'll take it. Well, it's better than a wet PB&J. So. I'm okay with
Well, that's
that.
how it feels. Okay.
It's all about the emotion, man.
Exactly.
100%.
So for these last couple questions, we're actually going to shift away from music, if that's okay with you.
Okay.
Awesome. So we're actually going to go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink? As I said before, we like food here. This is our third food question.
We're gonna switch off music, but we're gonna stay on food.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you
As
do
it
it
should
around
be.
here.
Death row last meal. All right. Hamburger helper, beef stroganoff, Texas
Ooh.
toast with one of those little Debbie nutty bars for dessert. Kicking it back to my childhood.
I was gonna say, yeah, I grew up with
That's
that
like
one.
my
That's good.
cozy comfort meal, and no one in my life likes that shit. I have to be
Oh.
like completely alone because everybody won't eat any of it.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Ridiculous. Do you have a drink with that?
Yeah, Captain Morgan rum, just a handle. Just let me get it over with.
Sounds good.
I love rum so much.
All right.
It's pretty good.
So if you could live in one fiction world for a week, where would you live?
One fiction world?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pre-existing fiction world, like a movie or a video game.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
Damn, you really got me. I would probably want to live in what was that video game movie? What was the VR video game movie that
Ready
came
Player
out?
One.
Yeah, that world.
Mhm.
Minus the poverty.
Yeah. So just in the
Minus
VR
the
land.
extreme poverty. I might
Yeah.
actually want to be the bad guys in that one.
Mhm.
Oh.
Because they're like rich and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
that
fair.
sounded really horrible when it left my mouth. I don't know.
I mean, it's a week. You'll
Yeah.
be fine.
I don't know. Can you just imagine? Like, that's every kid's dream, like virtual reality in that scale.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
For
It's
sure.
also kind of terrifying at the same time, but whatever. It's
Just like a
cool.
little bit. It's a week. You know, you'll bounce back.
I don't think that there's coming back for the brain on that one, maybe.
No, no. So I have the honor of asking the last question. Every single person we've spoken to has actually said it is the most important question. What is your favorite color?
I don't know the name of it, but it's a type of purple. It's like a. Do you know the football team TCU? It's a college, or
I do
the
not.
college TCU, Texas Christian University. They have a purple really close to it. I don't know the name of it. It's like a light tealy purple.
Oh wow. Oh, it's kind of like a royal purple.
Yeah, it's like a. There's. I was about to flip my phone around here. I got it. Oh, I just have the name, the color code of it. Well, this isn't helping you. I typed in teal and light purple and just got a bunch of shit. It's this one if you're wondering what it is. The
That
second one.
All right.
Yeah, that's a very good purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make all my like Pro Tools sessions that color. It's weird.
Fair
Awesome.
enough. So as Gloria said, that's all the questions you have today. Is there anything that you would like to plug?
No, I have nothing to plug. I wish I did. Go listen to Ugly. I have more stuff that I can't tell you about.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, thank you for sound. It's been Letdown, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.